all stand at this time. Podemos poner de pie en este momento. Who gives this woman to this man? ¿Quién da esta mujer a este hombre?
Me, her uncle.
Su tío.
Yo su tío.
You may all be seated. Se pueden tomar su asiento. Whew, you made it. Finally, finalmente, el día que estamos esperando, right? The day we've been waiting for. We are gathered here today in the sight of all of these witnesses to celebrate one of life's greatest moments. And it's this partnership of trust and dependence on one another. Marriage requires work, commitment, sacrifice, and God knows a whole lot of patience.
Amen.
But most certainly, the key ingredient here is love. Estamos reunidos hoy aquí a la vista de estos testigos para celebrar uno de los momentos más grandes de la vida. Y es este pacto de confianza y dependencia mutua. El matrimonio requiere trabajo, compromiso, sacrificio. Y Dios sabe que mucha paciencia. Pero sin duda el ingrediente clave aquí es el amor. I had asked Jose to place his hand on top of Grace because there's a significance behind this. Most importantly, Jose, this would probably be the only time you will have the upper hand. Some one of you are going to get it at some point. But most importantly, you are to take care of her, right? You are to be her protector, her refuge, right? And Grace, as you can see inside, you are his vulnerabilities, right? You are the emotion and you are to take care of this man, right? José tiene que ser el protector y refugio de Grace. Y Grace cuidar lo que es sus vulnerabilidades y sus sentimientos. A good marriage must be created. In marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands, as we can see here. And it's remembering to say, I love you, each and every single day. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is never going to sleep angry, and it is facing the world hand in hand. It is also giving each other an atmosphere for each to learn and grow from one another. And it's not just marrying the right person, it's also being the right partner. En un matrimonio, todos los matrimonios deben ser creados. En el matrimonio las cosas pequeñas también son las cosas grandes. Nunca es demasiado viejo para tomarse la mano como lo podemos ver aquí. Es también recordar decir te amo todos los días. Nunca es irse a dormir enojado y es decirse palabras de aprecio y demostrar gratitud de diferentes maneras. Es tener también la capacidad de perdonar y brindarse una atmósfera en donde ambos puedan aprender y también puedan crecer. No es solo casarse con la persona adecuada, sino es también ser la pareja correcta. Jose and Grace, your marriage must stand by the strength of your love. And I would ask you both to treat each other with respect and remind yourself often what brought you to this place here today. Give the highest priority to the tenderness, the gentleness, and the kindness that your marriage deserves. And when frustration and difficulty happen and occur in your marriage, which will happen or has occurred, right? Remind yourselves everything that brought you to this moment and your vows that you were about to say to each other today. Grace and Jose, su matrimonio debe sostenerse por la fuerza de su amor. Les pediría que siempre se traten a sí mismos con respeto y que se recuerden a menudo lo que los unió el día de hoy. Den la máxima prioridad a la ternura, la dulzura y la bondad que merece su matrimonio. Cuando enfrenten frustraciones y dificultades en su matrimonio, porque los habrá, concéntrense y recuerden en todo lo que está correcto de ustedes, no solamente lo incorrecto, y lo que los trajo aquí a este punto de su matrimonio. Right? Now I know you guys want to share words to one another, right? Do you want to do the rock, paper, scissors, say, shoot?
Best 2 out of 3?
Vamos, let's go. Oh, go ahead, you go first, because you know, you're right, so we have to make sure. Take your time.
My love, Jose. We are finally standing here face to face, telling the world how much we love each other. After the hours of planning, fighting, and saying how we are just ready to be on our honeymoon, we are here now. Now let me tell everyone how we met, or how I madly fell in love with you. When we first got together, we left for Texas after not even being together a week. I thought, screw it. The worst possible scenario is you being a serial. But then I did the statistics, and that was very unlikely. There was a night where we were slow dancing, and you told me you were going to marry me one day. But you've never been this happy in your life. As our love grows, I want to make this forever vow. So one day when we are old and gray, we can still remember the vow we are taking on this day. I promise to love you, cherish you, be your personal cheerleader, the light at the end of a very dark tunnel. I love you now, forever and after. Thank you for being the man my daddy has always said to find. The man who holds you when you are sick, hug you when you cry, and being my biggest supporter. You are so important to me, and I wanted to say how incredibly proud I am of you. You have grown so much in the last 3 years of us being together. Now let's start dancing and enjoying our life with Mr. and Mr. Miron, my love.
Voy a traducir lo que ella acaba de, los votos hacia a mi amor José. You can hold hands though, because you gotta still act like you like each other. A mi amor José, finalmente estamos aquí de pie, cara a cara, diciendo al mundo lo mucho que nos amamos. Después de horas de planificación, lucha y pláticas de nuestra luna de miel, estamos aquí. Ahora déjame decirles a todos cómo me enamoré locamente de ti. Cuando nos reunimos por primera vez, nos fuimos a Texas, después de ni siquiera estar juntos una semana. Pensé que el peor escenario posible es que seas un asesino en serie. Pero luego hice las estadísticas y eso fue muy poco probable. Hubo una noche en la que estábamos bailando lentamente y me dijiste que te ibas a casar conmigo un día, porque nunca he estado tan contento como lo he estado ahora. A medida que nuestro amor crece, quiero hacer este voto para que siempre, cuando seamos viejos y grises, todavía podamos recordar el voto que estamos tomando este día. Prometo amarte, ser tu propia animadora personal, la luz al final del túnel, muy oscuro a veces. Te quiero ahora para siempre y después. Gracias por ser el hombre del cual mi papá siempre ha hablado, que te abraza cuando estás enferma, abraza cuando lloras y ser mi mayor soporte incondicional. Eres muy importante para mí y quería decirte lo increíblemente orgullosa que estoy de ti. Has crecido mucho en los últimos 3 años. Ahora empecemos a bailar y a disfrutar de nuestras vidas como el señor y señora Miron, mi amor. Aplauso porque son palabras. Now, Jose is pretty powerful. Don't underestimate yourself. All right. You want? Okay. All right. So Jose just couldn't contain himself, so I'm going to read his vows in English and also in Spanish, okay? I'm going to share it with you. Jose no se pudo contener emocionalmente, entonces lo voy a leer en inglés y en español. So bear with me, okay? I promise to always keep you safe. Promise to always love you. Promise to always love you through thick and thin. There's nothing like the first year of dating. That was one of our toughest years. When they tell you that the first year is just two people getting to know each other, it's true. Trust me. But no matter what happens or how many arguments we got into, I knew that I loved you. And we get through it because I can tell you that when we're living in Texas or Louisiana, you have no opinion but to love each other. And we did. And with that, I figured out that I wanted you to be my peanut butter and jelly. And all I would do, I would never give everything to trade the world for this moment. Prometo siempre mantenerte a salvo. Prometo amarte siempre en la adversidad y en lo próspero. No hay nada como el primer año de noviazgo, que fue unos años muy difíciles. Cuando te dicen que el primer año es para conocerse, es cierto. Pero no importa lo que había pasado, las discusiones que hemos tenido, sabía que te amaba y lo superamos porque te digo que cuando vives en Texas o Louisiana, toca amarse. Eres mi mantequilla de maní y mermelada y daría al mundo por seguir viviendo esto contigo.
Bravo.
With that being said, I want to invoke the rings at this time. I'm going to tell him he's going to do it. And then we're going to do it. No. Oh. Sorry. There we go. Boom. There we go. All right. I'm going to ask you, Grace, first. Do you take this man to be your husband, to live together in marriage, to love him and honor him, console him and take care of him in health and in illness, keeping him faithful for the duration of your lives?
I do.
Hold on. I know you want to seal the deal. All right. José, tomas a esta mujer como tu esposa para vivir juntos en sagrado matrimonio, para amarla, honrarla, consolarla y cuidarla en la salud y en la enfermedad, manteniéndole siempre fiel durante la duración de sus vidas. You gotta look at it. With that being said, I want you to put it on the left-hand side, your ring finger, and repeat after me, okay? You ready? Okay. Yo, José,
En Spanish?
y en Spanish.
Yo, José,
Te tomo a ti, Grace,
te tomo a ti, Grace,
para que seas mi esposa.
para que seas mi esposa.
Con este anillo,
Con este anillo,
te tomo como mi amiga,
te tomo como mi amiga,
mi confidente
mi confidente
y mi único amor verdadero.
y mi único amor eterno.
Esto es mi pacto contigo.
Este es mi pacto contigo.
All right, Grace, it's your turn. Repeat after me in Spanish, all right? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Your face was priceless, though. That was a moment. Okay, I, Grace,
I, Grace,
take you, Jose,
take you, Jose,
to be my husband.
to be my husband.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I take you as my friend,
I take you as my friend,
my confidant,
my confidant,
my one true love.
my one true love.
This is my promise to you.
This is my promise to you.
Seal the deal. Perfect. All right, hold hands again, like you like each other. There we go. Jose and Grace, you commit yourselves today to each other in sacred trust. You promise to embrace conflict as well as peace, to work as well as play, to struggle as well as coast, to give as well as to receive, but most importantly, to be with, stay with, and move toward one another each and every single day. Marriage will allow you both a new environment to share your lives together, to expand you as individuals, define you as a couple, and deepen your love for one another. José y Grace hoy se comprometen el uno a otro en sagrada confianza y prometen abrazar el conflicto, tanto como la paz, trabajar como jugar, dar como recibir, estar, permanecer y siempre moverse hacia el uno al otro. El matrimonio les permitirá a ambos un nuevo entorno para compartir sus vidas juntos, expandiéndolos como individuos, definiéndolos como pareja y profundizando su amor mutuo. All right, shake it off. Finally, the moment we've been waiting for. So by the virtue and the authority granted to me by the laws of the state of South Carolina, I hereby pronounce you husband and wife. En la virtud y la autoridad que me otorgan las leyes de Carolina del Sur, yo lo declaro marido y mujer. Puede besar a la novia. You may kiss your bride. Mr. and Mrs. Miron. If we can all rise, we can all stand at this time. You want to take one more picture?
Halfway down. Kiss.
All right. DJ, play that music, DJ. There we go. Oh, yeah.
Like that service. That was awesome.